Russell T. Davies is open to breaking Doctor Who's canon for future episodes. The show has a long history of revisiting past villains and storylines. Doctor Who's time travel nature allows for flexible storytelling and canon reinterpretation. Doctor Who showrunner Russell T. Davies has spoken about his willingness to break the show's 6 decades of canon in future episodes. Davies' return to head up the world's longest-running sci-fi series has already seen him tearing up the TARDIS rulebook, with the return of David Tennant's Doctor during the 60th anniversary episodes, and the regeneration incident that led to the arrival of Ncuti Gatwa's 15th Doctor for a whole new era of Disney-backed Who. It seems that he is not done playing with the contradictions and conflicting situations that can arise when playing around with a time travel show. The recent end of Doctor Who Season 14, which is also being called Season 1 of the newest era of the series, saw the return of Doctor Who villain Sutekh, the god of death that many people were probably unaware even existed in the series. However, like the 60th anniversary's appearance of Neil Patrick Harris as the Toymaker, the history of Who is very, very long, and these villains have not appeared on screen for decades, having seemingly been defeated permanently in the past. However, just like the Daleks, Cybermen, and even the planet of Gallifrey have all returned from extinction on many occasions, Davies is not about to let a little thing like canon stop him telling a good story if it comes along. He told Radio Times, "It's destroyed Atlantis 3 times in its history, and if someone came to me tomorrow with a great story about the destruction of Atlantis, I'd do it again." In the 1960s, with William Hartnell, they went to Troy and did The Wooden Horse. That so wouldn't stop me doing Troy and The Wooden Horse again now. I'd do it again now. That's not a spoiler, I'm not doing it. But you'd just put in one line, "Oh, a glitch in time, we're here again." Canon is not set in stone for Doctor Who. Doctor Who is a series that has a lot more flexibility to play with the rules than most. A show that centers on a time machine and a Time Lord who likes nothing better than getting timey-wimey. The idea of anything being canon is particularly ridiculous. As Davies points out, anything can be explained away when you are playing in a sandbox that comes with the ability to return anywhere, anytime. Perhaps more surprising is that Doctor Who has not played around with its own canon as much as it probably could have. While new Doctors are constantly being introduced, the whole history of the character was altered through the divisive Jodie Whittaker-era Timeless Child storyline, and enemies thought defeated for good return on a regular basis. Almost everything has been explained away very simply. This means that Davies' desire to continue telling Doctor Who's story the way he wants, regardless of which toes he steps on in the history of the show, is probably going to continue dipping into the far reaches of the franchise to pull out some unexpected rabbits in the upcoming series and beyond. Season 15, or 2, is set for release in 2025, which also marks the 20th anniversary of the show's original revival in 2005 with Christopher Eccleston's 9th Doctor. Just don't expect to see him returning to the role in any capacity thanks to his lingering opinions on Davies.